Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Empath Divine Intuitive here. Happy Monday whenever you see this reading. I hope that it reaches your highest good. We're getting ready to dive into the next 10 days timeless love messages of what you may need to know for your highest good in your love life. Now do remember that these are very general style readings, guys, so all of this may not resonate, maybe some of it or maybe none of it, but take what resonates, okay? If you look at my playlist, you will see that I have previous love reads that are timeless. And who knows, there could be messages from a month, a couple of months ago, or a year ago that may even resonate for what's going on now in your energy, okay? Because it works on divine timing, not man-made time. Or if you would like to book your own personal read to what's going on with your love situation, you have any questions, whether you are going through a no contact, or maybe you're just single, or whatever you have going on, feel free to hit me up and we can see how we can go further with that situation. That information is always in the description and community tab for your convenience. Let's get started here, okay? So these are my channel love cards. So I am going to try to just pick out a couple of these cards because it could be like, it's going to be like different messages that's going to resonate, okay? So the next 10 days for our collective's highest good, the most high, what may they need to know with their love life. We have one card came out. I'm just going to go for a total of 4. Okay, we will elaborate on these messages, okay? Okay. Can we have one more for our collectives, please, the Most High, for the next 10 days in love? Let's get this green one here. All right. In the bottom of the deck is broken promises, and I feel like that has something to do with this message right here. Could be you're in a marriage with this person, so we will elaborate on that in a minute, okay? So the first message we have here is they can't stop thinking of that first kiss here, okay? And then we also have they will be free in their crazy schedule to make time for you. And then we also have I need to be close to you. So I feel like these messages right here is all coming from the same person here. I feel a really powerful feminine energy here. And remember, feminine energy is not going to be the gender of the person, but just the energy of the person. So this could be a male that has feminine energy. But I feel a lot of affection from this person. I am picking up this person could be, excuse me, a Pisces, a Cancer. They could be a Sagittarius. They could be a Taurus. They could be an Aries. They could be a Virgo, Libra. These are some of the signs that's coming out. Take what resonates with that. But I feel like this could be a connection between you and this person here. This kind of makes me feel like that some of you are dealing with somebody or talking to somebody and you guys have a long distance relationship. Whether you are in a relationship or maybe you guys are talking and the connection is getting stronger. But I do feel there has been distance to keep you guys apart. Now, you guys could have already seen each other's and you had a romantic kiss. You could have been intimate with each other, just had a really beautiful time, and it's like this person is thinking about you. I mean, the feelings could be mutual. You could be feeling the same way too. If you were trying to wonder like how this person feels about you, they definitely do like you. They definitely want to make this connection go stronger. I feel like this person may even in the next 10 days or so may tell you like, hey, I would love for us to like live together, or maybe I should get a job in the area where you're at. I do feel for some of you, you could have been dealing with this person for some time. Okay. Or this could be someone you've been dealing with for a couple of months or 6 months or more, but the connection seems to be very strong. And it says here, they will be free in their crazy schedule to make time for you. So I feel like for some of you, it kind of could be like, I don't want to say that it's completely a no contact because I feel like you guys definitely do have contact with each other's, but I feel like the issue what it is the schedule. It could be like their schedule is crazy. They can own their own business, or they can be like a manager or something like that, or they just really have a high position in their job that, requires a lot of work, or maybe they travel for work. I do feel like they travel out the country. Okay, so they could travel for work and stuff like that. But I feel like maybe you're kind of wondering, is this going to turn to a no contact situation? Like, how are we ever, like, do they really like me? Are they playing with me? Are they trying to, play me out? And they're not going to do that at all. I do feel like in the next 10 days, there is going to be a surprise pop-up. Maybe you guys have made plans and talked about, seeing each other. Maybe perhaps your birthday's coming up in the next 10 days, or their birthday's coming up in the next 10 days, or it could be because of the holidays. I don't know, depending on some of you, if you celebrate the 4th of July, or You know, summer isn't intact wherever you're at in the world, but it could be you guys are celebrating something or making some type of vacation. I don't know why I'm picking up France for some reason or Italy for some reason. So maybe, you know, that's where they can be from. Or maybe you guys were trying to plan something like that. Or I'm just thinking of romance behind this. But if you are in a connection with someone, whether you're in a relationship or you are just dealing and talking with this person and you really care about them, but you could be wondering, like, is this relationship going to go anywhere? I definitely do feel in the next 10 days, they're going to make the stops to see you. I feel like this feminine energy is the person you're dealing with, collectives. I don't feel that this is you. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, remember, relationships require two people. So I'm not saying don't meet the person halfway when they come into your energy. What I'm saying is like, you don't have to chase them down. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, your answers will be answered within the next 10 days and they will make some time to see you because they miss you. You know, and if some of you didn't get to that far with kissing or being with them or intimate, things like that, you know, these are things that I feel like y'all both want. It very much can happen. But I feel like you guys met before. I don't know. I feel like you met. I feel like you guys been connected, but it's been very hard for you guys to like make time and see each other because of this person's schedule, but they're free in time to be with you. They want to be closer to you. So I do feel this connection is going to spark in the right direction. Okay. Now, the other two messages here may be for other collectors because these are general readings. So this energy is a little bit more different than this one. This feels like a feminine energy here. This feels more of a masculine energy. Maybe you're becoming the masculine energy and you're making a change here. So it says the longer you stay in this connection, the longer they try to block your blessings. That's not good. Okay, so this person who's in your energy is constantly making broken promises. Now, this energy is way different from this energy here. This person is making, you know, stride. This person is all about action. This person is a manipulator, condescending. So I do feel some of you are in a connection that is unhealthy. You are in a connection that doesn't serve you. And this person gives you broken promises after broken promises. Perhaps this person, you know, tells you time after time that they're going to change. You know, they're going to start doing right by you. And then they act good for the first couple of weeks and they act up. And I see marriage here. So perhaps for some of you, you know, you could be married with this person. And maybe this is a time for you to have to sit down and, you know, write up these divorce papers and get separated because I feel like you've been with this person for long. If you're not married to them, this definitely could be a karmic relationship, a karmic soulmate connection, a karmic twin flame. This is someone that you know no longer need to be in contract with them anymore. Okay. And this is unhealthy because it's saying here, the longer you stay in this connection, they're going to try to block your blessings. And let me elaborate on block your blessings too, because block your blessings is not only just talking about love. If you be with a person that does not belong with you anymore, collectives, they will block everything for you. Like, I've heard stories, and I'm pretty sure you probably heard this too, but there is some people that they've been in unhealthy marriages, relationships, living with their person or whatever, and they have a hard time keeping a job. They can't find a job. Or every time they turn around, they can never have money to do for themselves because they're pouring into this toxic person. They don't feel good. They're sick. They have a lot of health problems when they're with this person. They're either gaining weight more or losing weight more, or they're finding out they just have things going on with them that they never really had before. They're stressed. They're angry. They're not happy. They're unfulfilled, right? And things won't come for them. Like, they can't. They're trying to manifest things and do things and they can't do it. And then some of the problems that the person does when they're with this toxic person, you start telling the person what you're trying to pray for. And as soon as you open up your mouth and tell them these things, doesn't happen, right? And then as soon as you stand in your power and you decide to disconnect yourself from this person, you decide to walk away and love yourself, everything you want comes towards you. Your face get lighter. Your acne goes away. You start feeling healthy. You're making healthier choices. You know, some people I even have done reads for in the past, they were drinking, not for a celebration and an occasion like you see that champagne. They were literally drinking their pain and sorrow away. They're not drinking anymore. They're not gambling anymore. You know, they're feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally. Their money's looking good. Opportunities are coming good. You know, they get epiphanies. All these things happen. They're not having nightmares. It's because you got rid of the toxic connection. So that is a big indicator here that it's time for you to get out of this connection. If you know this connection is not healthy, this connection is not serving your highest purpose. If you're being with a person that's belittling you, that's putting you down, you know, your person is supposed to lift you up. They're not supposed to lift you up and then drop your ass. They're not supposed to do that. You guys are both supposed to lift each other up through thick and thin, especially if you're married. You get what I mean? You do not have to settle for less. And the more that you stay in this connection, the more the things that you're praying for, collectors, is not going to come towards you. So it could be in the next 10 days, you guys are going to decide to be done. You're tired of the broken promises. You know, maybe you guys are going to say, you know what, that's it. I think it's ready to get these divorce papers served up, and let's get this divorce going if you are married with this person. Because I feel like you've been with this person for a very long time. This is why this person has a hold on you, you know, and maybe there's a child involved or kids involved in this. But I mean, you have to think about it. Your kids, you will want your kids to see their parents happy. Because remember, I always tell people this, kids are smart. Kids are the purest things to heaven. You know, they're pure energy when they're born. They're pure when they're little. They're very psychic and very intuitive here. Okay, I feel every kid is psychic and intuitive. They get robbed of that as time progresses, depending on their limiting belief systems that they're taught upon. And they can sense these things, and they know when their parents are not happy. You can't fool a kid. They know, you know what I mean? In so many words, they can sense in their energy. They know something's not right, you know? So I would say, you know, that should give you the motivation to move on from it, because you have to think about it. Whatever your child sees, they're going to mirror that, and they're going to think that, okay, well, if my parents stay in these relationships like this, they're not saying anything. They're happy. So it's okay for a person to talk to me this way and belittle me this way and do this and that. It's fine. Because my parents not doing anything about it. You know, I always tell people, look at it from that parameter, you know, and think about it and see how that feels. So if there's a child involved, that should give you motivation to keep going. You know what I mean? But I do feel a connection is done. It's a karmic connection. I do feel in the next 10 days, I feel this energy is that you guys are going to stay out of this connection. I feel like you're done. I feel like you're going to wipe your hands with it and you're going to be done. I feel like there's something that this person has done that has made you say, I'm done completely. I'm wiping my hands with it, okay? And this energy of this person feels like a masculine energy. This energy of this person is trying to come in to spend time with you. That's a feminine energy. Interesting, okay? So these are your messages here for the next 10 days. I hope that this message resonates for your highest good. And do remember, guys, as I said again, these are general readings. That's why different messages are going to come out. You take all or little or some parts of this reading. But at the end of the day, you're always responsible for your free will and your choices. You have free will of your actions or whatever you do. But make sure whatever you do is for your highest good, and it's going to make you feel good mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Until next time, bye.